What's up? What's up? What's up? It's office hours of Real Life Athletic Directors. How you doing, Coach Huntley?
I'm good. This chair is kind of something about it. I don't
You
feel
got a
right.
nice big chair.
Yeah, but it don't.
Are you a child? What's wrong with you?
There's something wrong with it.
Or
I
is
don't know.
it the user?
It could be like this bowing is bothering me.
What?
I need something to lean on or something. Yeah, maybe. That's
Well, none of
what
us. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Let me tell you that now. You tried it.
See, that ain't gonna work.
Nah.
We got a guest.
I'm saying it is.
We do have a guest today.
You professional.
You know who we are.
Hey everyone, we got Coach Wetner, head ball coach, Hardaway High School, here with us today. We're gonna chop it up with him. We're gonna talk to him. That's what they say, ball coach. You know when Steve Spurrier was at Florida, they said ball coach. And what,
That's before his time.
what before his time? Oh man, he was always a football guy. Coach Wetner is here, Hardaway High School, and we got Coach Kevin, who hasn't said any much today yet. But now this first segment, we need you to chop it up with us
I'm here.
about football.
That's not
Your
very
sport.
like.
Your sport.
Right. Ain't no excitement there or anything.
I'm here.
It's springtime, man. You got to be excited.
I'm here.
Spring's the best time of the year.
It's not.
Spring football,
The pollen is
a
killing.
little click clack.
Personally, the Paul.
Wait a minute.
That's
What
the
is
commercial. That's the commercial.
click clack?
No,
Click clack.
it
Clickety
was
clack.
a
That's an
commercial.
Under Armour commercial, I think it was.
Is that what it
2 years
was?
ago.
Oh, we got questions. We got questions. All right. So, Coach Wetner, welcome to the show.
Thanks for
This
having
is
me.
live. This is uncut. We don't edit. We just roll with it.
All
Well, we can't edit no more.
That's right. Wanted to welcome you here to join us on Office Hours. This is our little podcast we've been doing over 2.5 years right now. Almost 3 years.
So I'm not the only one hearing that.
The echo.
It's called feedback.
It's still an echo. It may be called feedback, but it's still an echo.
It's not an echo.
It's feedback.
Echo is in.
Speaking of echo, so
Appreciate it, Danielle, because there's no need to even start this. We trying to celebrate you and the spring coming
Don't
up and
celebrate me. We talking about
your
coach.
team.
I'm just trying to correct you. Trying to help you out.
look at this. Look at
This
this.
is why we separate them.
See, there's
keep
some
him.
profanity about to come out of his mouth. I saw it on his
We
face.
live.
He
We
doesn't know how to
live.
express himself without that.
We live.
He said he just like a little extra season on his words.
All right, let's get a little background story. I've known Coach for a few years. I don't know if you all know him or the audience. So Coach Wetner, just give him a little background, and we're gonna get some questions in about some spring football and things of that nature.
All right, Coach Wetner. I'm originally from Columbus, Georgia. I didn't go the football route when I graduated high school, so I went to the Army.
What school did you go to?
Went to Shaw. Under Coach Flowers was my position coach my senior year.
Okay.
So graduated, went to the Army, retired out of Columbia, South Carolina, Fort Jackson. So I decided to get into sports and teaching, and I didn't like the teacher salary coming out of, back we talking about 2008.
Mhm.
So I figured I'd go the RTC route. So I went the RTC route, and then I got into coaching about a year after that. And I was at a school here in Columbus. I don't want to mention the name.
Mm-hmm.
But it was time for me to make a change, and I got out of education for a couple years, and I got back in, and here I am at Hardaway.
All right. And we welcome you to Hardaway. You've been with Hardaway
Man.
3 years, 4
We
years.
all the panel.
I'm sorry.
welcomes you.
I can't welcome the hard way. I don't work at
Well,
He was welcome to Hardaway when he came on board.
Sir, you no longer work at
I
hard.
was there at that time.
But you said we.
I know it's been 8 months. I was there 21 years.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just here.
He corrects me all the time.
I'm aware.
I know.
Thank you.
Coach, all right. I got a question. I do have a question. So, and I know you and Coach Keg, both of y'all can expand on this. You don't have a spring game.
True.
You just took over late January. Okay, what are some things you've done in the building that you'd like to share? We don't want to share strategy or nothing like that, but some things you've done in the building and as you start building for the Wetner era.
Well, accountability of our players is the first thing. The discipline in the classroom, in the weight room, everything we do, we're going to attack it. But discipline has to be first. Accountability. So if a kid messes up in the class, one of the guys is gonna come and get them. They're gonna have to carry around a weight or something, but they're gonna be punished for that whole day. So the amount of behavior issues we had are starting to drop, because when you got to carry around a 45-pound weight all day around class and school, then that kind of wakes you up a little bit when it comes to discipline. So we just want to attack the day like we just want to do, just like them guys do at UGA. We just want to attack it every day with discipline, accountability, and those are some of the things we've been doing so far.
Okay. I know Coach Kevin knows a little bit about 45-pound weights. I know he dismissed a player one time and said just walk with 2 plates, I think it was.
That's it. Hey, you gonna buy in or you gonna buy a ticket?
Right.
Well,
It's pretty simple. You know, I ain't gonna do no arguing. I'm on with butthole allowed. Firm believer in that.
Yeah. So Coach Kegler, now, of course, you have a spring game coming up.
Right.
You're a vet. You're a vet in the city, of course. So what are some things you're doing to lead up to the spring scrimmage? Because everyone doesn't have to do that anymore.
Right. We're just trying to be the best us we can be. Focus on getting better, every day. I tell the kids, you're gonna get better, you're gonna get worse. So what can we do to make sure we're getting better every day? And the biggest thing is, all out effort, all out attacking everything we do. Academics, athletics, everything, to make sure we're in the best possible position for not only graduation, but post-graduation. Because the biggest thing is make sure they have an opportunity to get out of Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
so for the people who don't know, as a football coach, you can either have a spring game.
So you have 15 days. You can choose to have 15 days to have 10 days of practice and a spring game if you do a spring. Or you can not do a spring, you can do 2 fall scrimmages.
So what helps you kind of make that determination as you're planning ahead?
I guess it just depends on what your intent is for that season. Well, I guess that's not the best way to say it. You have, like, coach coming in late, it probably was best for him not to do a spring, to focus on other things. And then once we get to the fall, I can do those things I want to do and make sure we have more installed as far as when August gets here. As opposed to me, being at Spencer the last few years, we're kind of bypass some of the things that he's going to be implementing now. So kind of the expectations are known. So it's kind of easier for us to go ahead and jump in now and play a spring game as opposed to coming in January and then trying to basically flip everything to where you want it and implement your own thumbprint on it.
So I guess, Coach Wedner, you would be having more classroom sessions, possibly right now with coaches as well as players, as opposed to being on the field where you're able to get on the field.
Right.
And your stuff's already implemented. It's just review, prep.
Correct.
Let's keep it going. How hard, Coach Wedner, is it to make sure the players are buying in? Sometimes kids will get bored with not hitting each other, without not being on the field or things of that nature. Have you ran into any situations where you're like, okay, how am I going to keep motivating them to be ready for July?
I think with us, we, like he mentioned, and we're just working on us right now. So our culture is probably one of the best I've seen since I've been there. A lot of our kids we're very young in certain aspects, and our kids are just our sophomores, which will be juniors next year. These kids are just kind of all in, and so that portion of for us ain't been difficult. What's been difficult for me is trying to get the right guys in the building, the coaches. It took us a while, but we finally got the staff assembled. So now that I had to get the guys that didn't want to buy in, I won't say buy in, but guys wanted to leave and go try to do other things. Yeah. So they had to go their route. So now once we got the right guys in, we got the pieces I think we need for us to be totally bought in and from the top down. And that's the key for us. If it don't start with me and the coaches, then it ain't gonna trickle into the players.
Right.
Speaking on coaching styles, Coach Keg, you being a veteran coach, you had coaches leave and go on to be head coaches and different things like that. How important is it to replace those people and continue to have those high quality coaches in place?
I mean, the biggest thing is consistency, keeping the same message. A lot of kids these days are used to inconsistencies, whether it be at home, whether it be in the building. So the biggest thing is being consistent across the board, making sure everyone's on the same message and just having good people around the kid. And,
Go ahead.
and the more you can have those good people around the kids, that'll build a culture like Coach was talking about, and then it kind of assimilates to everyone else. It kind of filters down through.
Because it seems like with football, you would have to, when you bring in new coaches, you got to teach them your way, your terminology. Because if I come from another place, we may call this something
Right.
else and do it a little different. So you got to teach the kids, you got to teach all these new coaches every time they come in.
Not necessarily all the new coaches. I think it's easier for a coach to kind of change his terminology and tweak things as opposed to trying to teach the number of kids.
Right, right.
So it's kind of easier to, hey, coach, this is how we've done it in the past, or this is the terminology we've used in the past. You know, you kind of put your own thumbprint on it because it's easier for him to change as opposed to changing it for all the kids.
All the kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
but-
my opinion.
On that terms, though, I mean, jet sweep is jet sweep.
Right.
ISO is ISO. So, you know, the plays are the same. It's just, once you just call it or tag it something different, the kids know what to do. It's just the terminology. Once they get the terminology, then it's football.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know when I coached football, I had to learn a lot, and I was a position coach. But I mean, I'll tell anyone. I mean, I was a YouTube guy, so I knew that when I had my wide receivers, I just told the head coach, "Look, I need 10 footballs, because I know we're a running team, but if we're gonna throw one time, I want this kid ready to catch a ball."
Yeah.
You know, so I would always find that third string quarterback, that second string quarterback, and say, "Hey, coach, I need him for this period." You know, and I'm just wearing his arm out. He's throwing every single route. We're gonna do it and gun it or whatever. And we come to a game, we might throw it 3 times, but I just want those guys prepared for that. But we had a notebook. So I learned from the notebook, you know. I know in this digital age or whatever, do you have a notebook? Do you have it digitally? How do you give it to the coaches to prep for the,
You mean a playbook?
yeah.
So I don't give out playbooks.
I know.
Don't want that.
Why don't you give out playbooks?
I mean, it's kind of superstitious. When I was in college, we
I've
had a
heard this story.
playbook, and the guy left it in the rental car. So we get the game, and you know we're making checks at the line, and they're making checks based off our checks. So needless to say, that game didn't go very well for us. So you know, because I was like, you know what, I won't give out playbooks anymore. So I kind of meet and talk because we're normally going to talk after practice every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what went good,
You and
what
your
went
coaches?
bad. Yeah,
Okay.
every day we're gonna. At some point after every practice, we're gonna talk. You know what went good, what didn't go good. You know who do we need to possibly move schematically. What aren't we doing well? Is it a us problem? Is it a kid problem? Or can we just not do it?
Mm-hmm.
And
Totally remove it.
correct.
Yeah.
So how do we fix it going forward, or what do we need to fix, possibly tweak this, that, and the third? So based on those conversations, I also say, hey, Coach McHunley, get on the board and draw up so and so for me.
Mm-hmm. To see if he's got it.
Correct.
So do you meet, now Coach Werner, you can tell us too now, are you meeting with your OC and DC privately before practice, or you meet with your position coaches early? You right now getting ready for a spring game,
Mhm.
Coach Wetner, to implement your entire system. Are you having separate meetings? Then you having a full staff meeting, or you know, what are some of the things you're doing?
Well, we just had a staff meeting today.
Okay.
So we had it on Microsoft Teams. Just expectations moving forward. How we're going to attack practice. How we going to do things on the field. Once we get them in, how we going to get them out. So I've met with the coordinators separately already.
Mhm.
So I have their systems. I checked off on. I signed off on what we're trying to do. So I mean, now it's time to get on the grass and get going.
Right.
Are you your own coordinator? One of them?
No, I got somebody else.
Right. So I have a pass game coordinator, which is one of our receiver coach who I actually coached. So he understands the passing part. We have a run game coordinator. We have a O-line coach / co-OC. So it's kind of, I'll talk with them separately.
Okay.
And then at some point we'll all talk. But we're going to talk consistently 3, 4, 5 times a week.
Yeah.
So hey, this didn't look good. You know, is there a way we need to change this? You know, just things like that. It's constantly, because I'm constantly kind of looking at how we can be more efficient and how we can fix things and make it better.
Do you, Coach Keg, in all your years, do you still find yourself learning and picking up new things on a daily basis, or are you stuck on?
No, I'm constantly trying to stay
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
from somebody. And like I'm constantly looking for something. Like, and that's part of the whole I don't listen to music thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like just riding out, I'll just listen to different ways people practice or game plan or, you know, or a play we might run. How do they teach it differently or run it differently? Just constantly looking for something to be more efficient, to make it better, to give us the best chance for the kids to be successful.
That's it. That's it. I know. And you mentioned it, and I mean, I'll compliment you and your staff. We've been around you for a while. I know I have. But we got off the field. They got off the field on, was it Wednesday?
We kicked off.
You were not. That is not accurate.
We had a middle school track meet.
Coach Mills and Coach McCoy said you have to 5:30.
Well, you know,
I exited at 5:25.
we're gonna get to that in segment 3. We need access to your field, but like you said though, after your practice, I noticed your entire staff still talking. You know, like you said, after, and I don't know if you're watching the track meet or not, but I mean, I could see all of you up on the wall. You know, they're talking, and you know, it could have been about practice. It could have been about the kids that are there running track or whatever. But you know, you and your staff do a great job, and there's several staffs in the city that do it. I mean, I know if I see one of your coaches, it's gonna be 3. I mean, they're together all the time. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the good things that we kind of hang out outside of just football.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like,
That helps
Yeah.
a lot.
yeah, like we talk and make jokes, and it's a real family atmosphere. Because you know, if we're divided, the kids gonna be divided.
Right.
You
And
can't
they'll
preach
see
They
it.
see
They'll
that.
see it.
Right. And
Yeah.
they can play that.
Correct.
Yeah.
But you can see it. I was at the 7-on-7 last year, and me and you were talking some. But the few coaches that was there, like every time your kids came off, you saw those coaches engaging with them and
Mhm.
talking with them. You know, you did this right, you did this wrong. So I think with a staff, that's what you need. Like everybody's engaged with the kids and ready to go. A lot of times you see kids coming off the field or coming off
Right.
the court or whatever, and
No one's
just
talking.
sitting-
Nobody
Nobody
says
say nothing.
anything.
Everybody's
Yeah.
just chilling. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you hear the
And
coach.
the kids need that feedback.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you know, we go at it from June into November until how far you can go in the playoffs. So it's your staff is like a family.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
You spend more time with them.
you
You real
spend- yeah, you do. And we planning on if we're gonna have a little swear jar in the office, and if you violate, you put the money in, and we'll just use that to help furnish
Is that
meals.
in practice or after practice?
When's these cylinders coming?
It's in practice. It's in practice.
You gonna get rich.
Right. Yeah.
I got a tablet.
Right. For you.
Next page.
Well, we eat good anyway.
Right, that's
So
right.
that's what we're gonna do to try to, you know, we spend so much time together with each other.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when the season's over with, it's almost like that first Friday when the season's over with, you like,
What do I do?
what am I supposed to be
Right.
doing? I should be
Right.
doing something right
Mhm,
now,
mhm.
and it's just that void that you miss
Yeah.
when the
Yeah.
season's over with.
That's true. That is true.
So, Coach, as your first year, what's one of the things that you're looking forward to the most?
Playing somebody and beating them. I love to compete. I mean, I've competed all my life, and just even when I was in the Army, I played all the sports in the Army, all the flags, anything I can play, I played. I just don't like losing.
Right.
So, like when I leave here, I'm probably gonna go home and work with some stuff because I need to get ready. I just don't like losing, and I know that culture has been there for a while, but we trying to change that in all the way. Yeah.
Well, we wish you the best, Coach. Officer.
Every game except one.
We already game planning for him anyway. We gotta start early for him. 'Cause
Just backpedal.
yeah.
Watch out. That's not.
Turn the wheel.
That's not.
Just backpedal, Coach.
That's so not true.
Cover that out in the flat. Well, Coach, we want to thank you for coming on the show, man.
Appreciate
We do wish you the best of luck. I know I do. I think these coaches do as well. So it's gonna be year one, and hope you got many more to come at Hardaway or wherever wherever your feet are. We wish you the best of luck.
Okay, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Well, y'all, we'll be right back. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Office Hours Real Life Athletic Directors. BRB.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
A strong workout needs a strong recovery. And with your Planet Fitness Black Card, you get access to 6 new amenities, like the Red Light Sauna and Polar Dry Plunge, both designed to reduce muscle soreness and relieve tension. Reset, restore, and recover your muscles so you can do it all again tomorrow.
You gotta try this.
Join Planet Fitness today for just $1 down, $24.99 a month.
New Black Card Spa amenities. Even stronger value. Deal ends May 15th.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika.
Get massive savings on our entire lineup of Chevys, from Silverado trucks, Tahoe, Suburban, and Traverse SUVs. Every model side by side for comparison. Plus, we always have a fresh selection of late model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs ready to roll with huge discounts. Smart people from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Listen up. This isn't some fast food nonsense. Our kitchen runs full tilt because shortcuts, not our thing. Those jar desserts, made by hand. Our Cayenne Ranch doesn't make itself. Our tenders are real tenderloin. Not like the other guys. Nope. We put the work in early. We brine. We buttermilk. We hand bread. Our cooked to order tenderloins rule the roost. It's real. Handmade.
We're back. We're live. We can't share with you all what just happened, but it was comical.
I do have puncturing.
Coach McCoy will get her composure.
Oh, I'm back. I'm ready.
We on to the next segment. It's been a while since we had guests. So
Yes.
Yeah, and you gonna make sure we don't have any more.
No, that is not what I'm doing. I like having guests. They keep some people in check.
Well,
You mean the one on the phone? While we're live?
we are live.
Live.
Hey, so see, look at
And I
that.
was just looking at that on
So
my
you
phone.
mean when you told us that before the show started?
No, when I just looked at it on my phone.
Where'd you go to on your phone?
GHSA.net.
That's where you can find it. Everything's up to date.
Man.
I believe, man. I don't know what they're talking about. Look, man, we got Coach Epps. We got Coach Epps
That's
here.
more of a him thing, not you. You don't do me like that.
Hey, Coach.
Hello.
How you
Welcome
doing,
to the
Coach?
show.
All right.
Awesome season so far.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Coach, just for historical reasons, give a little background information to the crowd, to the audience, to the viewers that are watching, and then we'll get into some soccer questions.
My history?
Your history.
All right. Well, I am the choir and assistant band director at Jordan Vocational High School. I went to Central High School in Tarleton, Georgia, not in Phoenix City. People get that mixed up a lot.
No.
They don't play the same, but
You're right. You just got to say Central Talk.
gotta say Tarleton. Because it's the first thing they ask. If I Phoenix City, no. In Tarleton, well, where that at? That's the next question. But, and then this is my 4th year with soccer.
4th year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my 4th year with soccer at Jordan.
But you've assisted in
Basketball.
That's
Mhm.
right. Yeah.
I've been a basketball coach at Jordan since I've been to Jordan in 2016.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. Young guy.
2016. So your first year at Jordan was my first year at Jordan.
Yep.
Oh.
You
I
forgot.
thought you had been there. No, I thought you had been there. Before.
Well, Coach, we got you on the show because there's a big game coming up on Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Definitely a big game coming up on.
Big game at Otis Spencer Stadium, Keg's house.
The house that Keg built.
That is true.
The house that Keg built.
That is very true.
But your opponent is someone you know.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they're down the road a little bit, huh?
Not far.
Not too far.
Yeah, you can run there.
Yeah.
You know who you talking about? No, I can't.
But we got last year. It was Columbus and Shaw.
So would this be a Midtown showdown as well?
It could be.
It could be. There's a triangle. I'm not gonna mention the other school, but Columbus, Jordan, and there's
Oh,
another
you
school.
can mention it.
No,
You
I
mention
want
it
to get. I
all the
want to
time.
get into that. I don't want to get into
Oh,
that.
okay.
I'm wearing blue
A
today.
little animosity in that. My word.
So
I'm
is
wearing
that
blue?
blue?
This is Muskogee County blue.
Oh.
Oh, I see what you did
Yeah,
there.
I had a Hawk shirt on earlier. I'm sorry, but I
Stay
took it
on
off
segment. That's
because
next
Atlanta Hawks stink.
Oh, they
Stunk
struggling.
it up. Hey, Coach. Okay, Coach.
All right,
Epps,
so
here we
back
go.
to soccer.
We're on
Did
soccer.
you play
We're on
soccer in school?
I did not.
You just learned it.
Yes. It's really what happened is I saw the kids out there practicing one day, and one thing led to another. I found out they didn't have a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Scott put it out there if anybody wanted to take it, and it just went all year. So I just talked to my wife and said, "Hey, this looks like it would be fun," and she was like, "I'm not riding to school with you, so." Because you already stayed late enough, so if you want to do it, go ahead.
Right.
And I've been with it ever since. I love it. I enjoy it. Watching it, the kids. It's really the kids the reason that I picked it up, because I saw that they really enjoyed it, and it was something that they really wanted to do. I don't think in any other sport that I had a chance to help with, like, they've been so into it.
Right.
And you can see it. They'll be there. I have to, I have to shoot them off the field after practice. They want to stay later. Sometimes I have to turn the lights on, and I have to kick them out to get them to leave, because they will just stay there.
Right.
But that's one of them things, because I'm like that too when I'm like learning anything for my music. So I really resonated with that, and I really enjoyed that, because they just, like I said, they just love it.
Cool. So how well did you all do last year?
Last year we got to the second round of state playoffs,
Okay.
and we lost to Murray County 3-2. So we lost by 1 goal after like a 5-hour rain delay. So
Well, as Coach Hunley said, you got a big opponent this week.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1 ranked team in the state.
yeah,
That's probably a mile and a half from your campus, if that far.
if that.
You played them on April the 9th
Mm-hmm.
and lost by 1.
Lost by 1.
I was gonna say, I think that second goal was scored late in the game, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
was. It was a tie game for a while.
Yeah.
And that last one kind of just fell in the goal. So we ran with it the whole game. I applaud them, because they didn't. My kids, they didn't give up. They kept going. They were gonna fight until the buzzer went off. And that's what I love about them. They're gonna fight. They're gonna keep fighting. So I'm looking forward to this game on Tuesday, because it's gonna be a good game.
So have you seen anything strategically you might change?
Yes, we changed some people around. Personnel had to change just a little bit.
Coach, you can't share all your stuff, man.
I wouldn't say get too in depth.
You can't share all that information,
She
Coach.
like, keep talking. Bring it on. Give it to me.
I really didn't say much, but I said that. But it is. It's like Jordan has a really good problem, and I said I found that I had this problem last year, and it's more apparent this year that I have a lot of really good kids. A lot of really good kids, and sometimes it doesn't always show just depending on what's actually happening in game. But we got a lot of good kids.
So okay, so me and Coach Hunter, we basketball coaches. All right. So sometimes my sixth man might be very important, and they may be better than some of the 5 starters, but I got to bring them off the bench to bring a spark. Okay.
Yeah.
And now soccer's totally different.
Not
You
entirely.
play, your best players out there all the time, or you got to hold someone back, or you just evaluating the game as it's being played to see what's going to take place.
That's pretty much it. You got to watch and see what's going on while the game is being played, because it's a lot bigger, and it moves a lot different than, like I said, basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to seeing it on a basketball court, but when you're out there and you're watching the entire game, people are farther away. Things are like little things happen differently that you really got to be aware of. And yes, that 12th man or that 13th man, they're gonna make a difference, because they're gonna come in, like you said, and they're gonna be a spark for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a good thing that sometimes my kids will say, "Don't play me right now. I want to watch."
Right.
So I mean, like, and that's another thing. Like, you got to listen, because with me coming into a sport that I really have never played before and still learning the mechanics, I have to listen to them. And
I'm sorry. Are they saying don't play because I'm watching the other team? Let me pick up on something before you put me out.
So my kids are very analytic when it comes down to the game that they're playing. They try to see everything, and to be honest with you, and they play everywhere. Like that, when I said earlier that this is not just I do this during soccer season.
Mm-hmm.
Those kids play all the time.
Play all the time.
So
I can attest to that. It was be soccer ball on the field all year.
So
every Sunday.
So that's why like that's one of the things, like, me as a coach, I listen to them, because on the field I can't do any of that for them. And it's some stuff that they're gonna see and they're gonna feel out there on the field that I'm not gonna pick up on from where I'm standing. Mm-hmm. And when they come and they say that, I take their stuff into consideration and their suggestions, and we move
to a happy medium.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Because if I don't, because I remember my first year coaching, soccer. I'm gonna do this because I know this kid can do it. Mm-hmm. And I put a kid in a bad position that he didn't really need to be in. And it didn't work out that great for us. And he told me, it's like, "Coach, this is not going to work for me, not because I don't want to do it, it's because I don't understand what's going on here." And yes, he was a better player, but that wasn't his position. Right. And he was uneasy about it. And I just put him there. And that cost us a game. Mm-hmm. Early on, I said, from then on, I said, I'm never going to do that again, because those kids have played this game enough to know, do I need to be here, or can I be helpful here? Because if they don't feel like they're being helpful when we're in game, they'll come to the sideline and they'll tell me, like, "Coach,
that's real.
I need so-and-so to get on the field because I'm not helping right now." And that right there has probably been one of the key components of why we've been doing so good this year. Because
so they bought into they want to win.
Yeah.
And if I'm not helping the team,
they're gonna
somebody else can.
They're gonna say, "Put them in, coach." Yeah.
And that's huge. It sounds like that you've really worked to kind of build that culture to where they feel comfortable to not only advocate for themselves, but also advocate for each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They definitely advocate for each other. So much so that sometimes they'll come. They got really strong emotions about, "Don't play me now, play him. If you want this right, or you want this done like you saying it, play him now." And I'm like, "All right, we're gonna go do it," and they go deliver. And that's what I love about them. So,
Coach, one thing I heard you say is that your kids, they never quit. They kept playing hard, keep playing hard, and that's huge to me. That's kind of like how I have my team kind of built. Like, they're gonna always play hard, no matter what the case is. How do you get your kids to never quit, keep playing hard, even if they down? How do you get them to buy into that and doing everything? Because I've heard coaches say, you know, my team quit on me.
It's really more so just being upfront and making sure that they know we're on the same page and know that we both want the same thing. I don't want them to just come out and just go through the motions. Well, and if we lose, we lose. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna learn from it. We're gonna keep moving. But that's gonna keep us going in the direction that we want to go. And when it looks like things aren't working in our favor, we all come together, and they know that they can come and talk to us and give us, like I said, those suggestions about what they need to do to make sure that game goes like they want it to go. Mm-hmm. Because it's not enough for me to want them to win. They gotta want to win themselves. Right. So I think personally, the biggest reason for that is just because we do talk, and we talk a lot, and they understand that I want this for them. They want this for themselves.
Because you allow the players to address the team. Yeah. A lot.
Yeah, they do. They can do that. Yeah. And it's like we tell them, talk to them, because, in the heat of the moment, yes, all of us want to win. It's like, don't go crazy on them, but, get your point across so we can get out there and fix it.
Is it everyone or certain players allowed?
Mostly my two team captains. My two team captains, they talk to them. And if it's like a really big thing that somebody else needed to talk about, yeah, they'll speak up. Because we, like I said, we do advocate for them to speak up for themselves. Sometimes they might not want to, and they'll feel as if, well, they're not going to listen to me anyway, but we listen. And we chew them out if they need to be chewed out. If they come up with something and they giving me an issue, and they're the reason that issue is happening, we going to tell them, like, this is your fault. And they understand that. But like I said, the most interesting thing about them is that when they do that, they're not mad at each other, because I've seen that a lot.
They don't take it personally.
Yeah. No, they do not take it personally, because they can say stuff to each other in game, at practice, about not doing something or something that they need to do, and they hear it. They might be mad for a second, but they don't hold on to it. They say, you know what, they're right. I probably do need to do this, because I will tell them a lot. Sometimes it sounds like you're getting fussed at just because of the heat of the moment. But if you stop for a second and just listen to what they're actually telling you.
Listen to what we're saying, not how we say it.
then you'll understand, and you'll be able to go in and do the things that they're addressing. So that's like I said, if I need my captains, they talk.
I know I've seen the end of games, several of your games this year, and I've noticed that you and the coaches sometimes didn't have to address them that long. But like I said, your captains would get up and they would speak first before you or assistant coach would address the team. I think these were games you had won, but I could hear them giving constructive criticism and applauding efforts of different teammates. So I did want to let you know.
I'm going out on the limb right now. I'm going to say a team from Middle Columbus is going to win.
Wow.
From the Midtown area?
From the Midtown area.
We'll call this the Midtown Showdown.
Part 3.
Midtown
Showdown.
I'm going to go out on a limb.
Someone from the Midtown. It's going to be great from Muskogee County.
Yes,
absolutely. I'm on board. We want soccer. Will be playing on Thursday and Friday.
You heard it here first.
That's your call.
That's my call. Somebody from the Midtown.
So you didn't say that when I had to play them in volleyball. You didn't say somebody.
We didn't do any predictions.
We didn't?
No. We didn't do predictions.
Oh, we didn't do predictions.
No. When you played who?
Columbus had the first round of the playoffs in volleyball.
I'm trying to think.
And you called me and you told me about my game.
That was 2 years ago. Man.
That was a while ago.
Yes.
He played Columbus first round this year.
Oh, that's right.
He did?
Soccer?
Oh, he's talking about soccer.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about volleyball.
Volleyball.
Yeah. So
we got Coach Epps. Y'all got any more questions, Coach Epps?
My bad. He got me off track.
Choked up.
I'm certified in first aid and CPR.
Coach, anything you want to say to the Red Jacket Nation about this week, about the game?
Yeah, come on out, come watch the game, come support your Red Jackets. They're working really hard. We have we plan on having a great game. A great game on Tuesday. I don't know if you all ever listened to at the end of the game, but there's a saying that we say at every game. It is somos uno, somos fuerte, la gloria, adios, la gloria, adios, amen. Basically, in a nutshell, I'm gonna go with that. It says we are one, and that's how we play. We play like we are one unit, and that's that's the good part about. I look forward to that.
You can't say the other part they say. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
You can't say the other part they say. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
No.
You said we hit this one. I thought it was a little bit more I can't expound on. Coach McCoy, is there anything you would like to say to the Blue Devil Nation?
Just that she said, I want people to come out and watch the game. You know, pack the stands out. Being able to have a home game for both teams at this point in the season is huge.
Mm-hmm.
So I want people to come out and support both teams, support the kids as a whole.
Support Muskogee County Athletics.
Yes, for sure.
Come on out, everybody.
Pack the stadium.
To the house.
Good stuff is going on.
Come see us Tuesday
Yeah.
at Spencer Stadium.
Good stuff.
What time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, Tuesday.
Yeah, talk about that.
No, yeah.
He looked at us.
Okay.
But I mean, if that's what you want, I'll take it. You know.
We're thinking the game's going to be at 7 o'clock. That will be communicated through my office tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get that to
Yeah,
you.
we'll get that taken care of.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, once again, Coach, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for joining us on
for
our show.
inviting us.
We appreciate it. Now, we do have a third segment. You're welcome to stick around. Might get a little crazy.
All right.
Or, of course, like I said, you said adios or something. I don't know what.
Adios.
He said adios.
He said a lot more than adios. Gee.
Wish you the best of luck, Tuesday.
Appreciate it.
All right, we're going to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be right back in a few minutes. This is Office Hours Real Life Athletic Directors.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
And we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika.
Get massive savings on our entire lineup of GMC Sierra trucks. 1500s, 2500s, every model side by side for comparison. Plus, we always have a fresh selection of late model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs ready to roll with huge discounts. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Listen up. This isn't some fast food nonsense. Our kitchen runs full tilt because shortcuts, not our thing. Those jar desserts, made by hand. Our Cayenne Ranch doesn't make itself. Our tenders are real tenderloin. Not like the other guys. Nope. We put the work in early. We brine. We buttermilk. We hand bread. Our cooked to order tenderloins rule the roost. It's real. Handmade.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
We're back.
We're back. We're back.
No BRB. RBN. Right back now.
Hey, you all.
I want to see a picture.
Have you all gone to a?
Please find a picture.
Have y'all gone to a
stay
baseball
focused.
game?
We need to go see a Clingstones game.
Hold on.
Clingstone. We need to go to a Clingstone.
Before
No,
we get
time out.
to the clean stuff,
I was a coin tosser yesterday at the Lions game.
we saw
I
that.
thought you were about to say the Clingstones. I was about to say they don't.
I saw that. But did y'all know, just a little quick info about your boy? I used to be the soccer coach at Jordan.
Why didn't you say that when he was here?
Well, I ain't want to take his shine.
No,
wouldn't have.
no.
I ain't want to take his shine.
Y'all.
I'm sure.
I bet
it
you there's a
went
lot of speed out there.
Y'all.
Yeah,
Boys
was
coach or
good.
girls?
Boys.
So we gonna act like he didn't say what he just said.
I just want to see the picture.
Look here. So
We need to go see a Clingstones.
Clingstones game.
And we need to, hey, Corey Black.
They played 6 games in a
Hold
week.
on. Corey Black has been on our show several times.
He could at least give us like.
No, he need to give us like a VIP seat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Coach
Corey Black.
sweatshirts because it's cold, it's freezing.
Coach Corey Black. Can you look out for us?
So they're like undefeated, ain't they?
They are.
They getting a little buzz
Hey,
going.
Coach Corey Black, can you hook us up?
We need to do that.
Shout, hey, somebody tag Coach Corey Black.
He might be watching.
VIP seating.
So I went to that game, and the Clingstones were playing also. And
Parking
I
lot was
thought,
packed.
I need somebody from the Clingstone to get us. We can throw a first pitch or something.
I don't want to.
I'm not throwing it from the mound.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd be
I can
nervous
throw an
about that.
underhand or something.
You ain't gonna make it from the mound.
I haven't thrown a baseball in years.
Well, we ain't gonna. We'll
we'll
skip
be
that
there.
part.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Man, I was throwing. We had practice the other day, and I threw for a ball. Man, I threw my shoulder out.
Who's the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins now? Malik
Willis.
He threw a first pitch that went 8 feet over the catcher's head.
I
And
ain't
he's a
gonna lie.
quarterback in the NFL.
I'd rather that than throwing the fall right in front of me.
and then I
Mine
bet
gonna go
Right.
It might bounce back and hit me. I put the wrong spin on it. So, in this, I want to bring
Do
this
we know
up.
the GM for the Clingstones?
No, I don't. Corey Black does.
Yeah,
We about to get in somehow.
Yeah, we need to get to a Clingstone and a Lions game.
What are you hitting, dude?
It's
Or the hockey game. What's the hockey team?
Oh,
It's still there.
Cottonmouths.
Yeah, the Cottonmouths. They all there.
All three. We need to do a
They're all right
show
there.
from all three. I agree. We do.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll make that happen. We'll make that happen.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. We should get them on the show.
Here go my question of the week.
Is
Y'all
school over
ready?
yet? No, it ain't.
Y'all ready? Ain't about no
Hold
dances.
on.
It's
Okay,
easy.
let's
It's
make-
easy. This
This ain't
easy.
nothing like
Give us a little warning for
Right.
this ad.
It's about the NBA.
Okay.
Because I got a homeboy that calls me after every game, in the middle of the game, and said, man, it's a fix. These games are fixed. And he brought up the Atlanta Hawks game, of course, losing by
100.
By 94
By a lot.
points.
And he said, so all of a sudden, somebody just walked into the Knicks locker room and just said, hey, y'all gonna win these next two? You gonna win this one by 30, you gonna win this one by 50.
I don't think it's that.
So what do you think it is?
No, I do think, because some of them have went on record saying that they give preferential calls to the stars to allow them to stay on the court.
Well, I mean, we know that.
Yeah.
Well,
But that
you're
still
paying
don't.
money
That
to
still
see the
don't go
stars.
from you winning by 1 to losing by 50.
I think it was 61 to be actual.
But what you said,
That's what I don't think.
Ananobi had 24 points.
It's at about halfway through the second quarter.
And the Hawks had 22.
Correct.
How you just go off like that?
But I do think, was it 2-2? It was a point in like game 5 where they gave the ball to Cat. And it was like they realized they don't have an answer for Cat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's my thing too. When they weren't giving the ball to Cat, the analysts were going in on Mike Brown, his play calling, whatever. So I wonder how much of that goes into his actual strategy for the next game. Because if you're a veteran, I mean, I don't know if they watch SportsCenter.
I doubt they listen to that kind of stuff.
But someone's hearing it though,
Right?
I think somebody in the
Somebody's
office
saying,
is hearing it.
you know.
But that's just like the Celtics game last night. It was a point where they had Jaylen
Brown was on the bench.
No, guard Embiid.
Yeah, yeah.
And Embiid took like 3 3-pointers. I'm like, hey man,
just bullied him in.
like I want to call a timeout myself. Like, get on the block.
And then when he went to the block,
They couldn't stop him.
He went to work. Yeah. I don't know. I just, And I love basketball. Everyone knows I love basketball. But it's been some good games, and it's been some bad games.
Yeah.
And,
that was the whole argument Shaq had.
yeah.
Him and Draymond got to arguing.
Mm-hmm. About the quality of play.
Well, not just saying his team versus any one of your Warriors teams, who wins in 7 games.
And Draymond, of course, said Golden State.
Right. And
And
Shaq
Shaq
said,
said no.
like he said, who's gonna guard me and Kobe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Draymond, you got to guard me.
He said,
And you're 6'5".
And he said, don't say Andrew Bogut. So I mean, I think it's just a difference. Like I was texting our old principal last night, Dr. Freeman, and like, hey, Embiid is 7 feet, and he has somebody 6'6" guard, 6'5", whatever Jaylen Brown is, and he's shooting 3.
Didn't matter. That's right.
Don't
Should have
matter.
been on the block.
So then, like next few possessions, he scored like 4, 5, 6 possessions back to back when he got to the block.
Yep. Got to the mid-range, to the midi.
Like he shooting
That's
face.
just not where they want to play from, though.
I wouldn't care.
It's crazy.
You gotta do what's successful. What's working.
So, of course, the Hawks game was whatever. And then, he called me the next day when Toronto hit their buzzer beater. That game starts in a few minutes. It might be on
Might
now.
have just started. I think it's just started.
When the ball goes up and
Almost
falls
like Kawhi's
in,
did.
and he says, is there something inside the ball? Is there a magnet? Some type of technology in the ball? I said, no, it's not.
No.
Well, I just recently learned they put different devices inside of a NFL football.
That's true.
To track the
That's
football.
True. That's true.
So
It's like tracking devices.
why aren't there? Do we know is it a tracker in a basketball, in the NBA basketball?
I would doubt it. And I say that because they know that they notice the smallest differences in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know the one about Kobe with the rim being off like a fourth of an inch.
Mhm.
And he's taking shots and it was like, man, something off with the rim.
Yeah, he could tell it.
Yeah.
And then they go like, no, it's not. So they go measure it and it was like a fourth of an inch.
And it was
that
off. Mm-hmm.
Or
And they had to bring a new rim.
they just fixed it. But the fact that he noticed something that small, that means they would have to practice with it.
That more basketball players would recognize
Right.
if something was off.
In my opinion.
Besides throwing the game.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if Atlanta just ready to eat some wings.
Lemon
I
pepper
don't know,
noodle.
man. And I didn't see the game. I just saw it I saw the highlights the next morning, the lowlights, and
It was almost like the Orlando Magic game.
I actually rushed to go watch it.
did you?
And you felt like
Were
you
you
could have stayed where you at. then.
What?
Why did I do this?
That was terrible.
I know my cousin was at the game and he was just like, "What is going on?"
He was there in person.
Mm-hmm.
Did he ask for a refund?
The crowd was leaving.
He said that. Yeah.
Yeah, the crowd was. I mean, they were gone.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably
Like, this was ridiculous.
Parking probably wasn't tough to get out.
It was ridiculous.
No.
It was a bad game. But yeah, conspiracy theories. I don't know. I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there right now with things in the world that go on, but in sports, I would love to think that at the professional level, everything was on the up and up.
Honest game.
Clear.
Yeah, but I know it's too much money involved. It's too much gambling. It's too much money involved in
What is that?
sports
My throat was itchy.
and gambling. It's just too much. It may be some fixes out there.
Could be.
No, I agree with you. I'm just
It may be a fix out there, so we don't know. But there was another thing, we joked about it, going to the Lions game or whatever. But I think that we got to get to a baseball game.
I agree.
Clink something.
I want to see
Agreed.
the Savannah Bananas.
Can't get a ticket.
I heard those tickets
The
are
ones that be
difficult.
dancing and
Yeah.
stuff?
Can't get a
Really
ticket.
hard to get.
Can't get a ticket. Yeah, they're out there. But you all, we're wrapping up spring sports. Of course, we're playoffs. We got 3 weeks left in the school year.
3 weeks.
3 weeks to
I don't think it's that
graduation.
Let me count. Who got a calendar?
When's y'all's graduation?
21st. We the first
21st.
one. We
21st.
the first one.
You know when your graduation is?
22nd, 8 o'clock.
Boom.
Sheesh.
At night.
No.
So you
I think the
you
kids
the
get out that
last one.
Thursday though, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 21st is that Thursday?
Yeah, I think the kids get out on the 21st.
Yeah, kids' last day is the 21st.
It's wrapping up.
We got 15 days left
State track and field coming up.
next week.
Baseball.
That's all I got planned.
What?
Everyone's been eliminated.
Everybody else out.
Everyone's been eliminated in
What's some
baseball.
Track.
Mm-hmm.
Track got state coming up
Next week.
Yes.
It's next week, right?
Columbus High is still playing boys tennis and golf
And soccer.
Yep.
and soccer. Jordan soccer. Middle school track and field championships is Friday night at Hardaway High School. Come on out, 5:30. And that's going to be difficult because Columbus or Jordan could be hosting a Final Four soccer game at Otis Spencer on Friday night as well.
How's that gonna work?
Am I right?
Yeah, but I need to go watch them play.
Isn't the Final Four on?
Friday. Where's your schedule? Where's your bracket?
I mean,
Your notes.
we got to set the time.
Yeah, but we still
You
have
said you
track.
let a date.
What we know track is going to be is the 8th.
And track will run on Thursday.
No, track runs on
Track's
Friday.
on Friday.
Track's on Friday.
You talking about middle school?
That means
Or you
I'm
talking
not
about
gonna be there.
high school?
I was talking about high school.
High
That's the
school
following
is on
Thursday.
Following Thursday.
Yeah,
But this Friday we got
middle school track.
middle school track.
Well, it just depends on who's playing and who's coming.
It's still on Friday.
Savannah comes, we can trick them and tell them they need to play at 4 o'clock.
So you realize we're live.
Said that out loud.
Nobody from Savannah's watching. Well, maybe. I mean, we worldwide.
We pretty
Never know.
big.
We might have
We all
all.
worldwide.
Yeah, I'm excited for track though, being that we're actually going to be at UGA
Yeah.
for track this year, which is new with their new facilities.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be pretty good experience.
And that's in a week.
Yes. So
And
we had
I'll-
our final walkthrough today.
I'll be there
In
some
Athens?
days.
Yes, in Athens.
Big time.
You went to Athens today
Yeah, I told you that.
and drove back?
Today?
Yeah, we met at 10 this morning.
And you went this morning.
We met at 10 this morning.
When did you
Wow.
I left my house this morning.
Oh, you better than me.
Me too.
Athens too far to go turn and burn.
Because whatever day you need me to come up there,
I'm talking the
the
night
next
before.
week, the night before, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming all the way or halfway.
Oh, that's why you took. That's why you.
I can't do 3 hours.
Took a little nappy.
I did take a nap when I got back.
I see. I would have too.
Yeah.
Stopped at Whataburger.
Oh no, I forgot. We have the AAC tomorrow night.
Oh,
did.
yeah. I forgot about that.
Big time, and we'll be
forgot
live.
too.
We'll be live there as well. Chris, we're gonna be live there.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live will be there.
You gotta have to get a haircut, buddy.
Uh-oh.
And she rubbed your head. Hey, that's
It's not scripted. we don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna get a haircut.
I'm gonna cut mine too. I gotta get these stubbles off.
I just got what I left. I got what I got left.
You gonna wear your hat?
If I could, I would.
No hats tomorrow. We're gonna do our annual picture.
No, I should do a what you call it? What's the hats called?
What?
Like the dress hats. I can't think of what it's
Oh,
called.
like a fedora?
Yeah, I should do a fedora.
I know a guy used to wear a hat with no brim.
Yeah, might be the
I think we know him too.
And on that note,
no brim.
Oh yeah.
you don't know what he's talking about.
You didn't see that hat? We'll find a picture.
No.
I got you. Don't even worry about it.
We'll find a picture.
It's like a baseball hat.
With no brim.
It's called a brimless hat.
Oh, that sounds so stupid. There's no way.
We'll find a picture.
It's a real
He's
thing.
probably watching.
We'll find a picture of it.
That's terrible.
Oh yeah.
These are real.
That was just like that. It wasn't a coach.
Show it to the camera. See, if
I'm
anybody
not showing it to the
if
camera.
anybody wears one of these,
I missed that one. Somebody has.
you could. You definitely have not missed it. It's
Yeah,
it's been in your school, in
Yeah.
front of you. You may have.
You
even
might have just thought the hat
commented
was
on it.
backwards. You probably
You
thought
may
it was
have even commented on it. I do feel like.
I feel like we've talked about it before.
I don't.
We'll talk about it after we get our show.
Right.
Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. There's a lot of sports going on. We're wrapping up our spring seasons, like
Come
we
out and support
said.
the kids.
Second live show.
Second live show.
Big
Almost.
time.
We almost
Second
3
live
years in.
show.
Yeah. We're almost 3 years in.
Everybody's still
Went from
here.
having little microphones.
Boom
to now we're
mics.
live.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're good.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey. But we are
Are you just
live.
gonna keep repeating everything she said?
You right.
Hey, it's Coach Mills signing out. Yeah, I forgot the order.
I did. Coach McCoy, was it my turn?
Coach
Sorry.
Huntley.
Can we do it again? Take 2.
We're live.
It's Coach Mills signing out.
Coach McCoy.
Coach Huntley.
Coach King.
Peace. That was good.